Just north of downtown L.A., we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Game 2 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Now at the plate is Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Kershaw is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Kershaw now on 1-1. One out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Devers, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Nate Eovaldi is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour. All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Schwarber has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here now is Will Smith.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
No, that's the ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Dahlbeck gets his lead at first, nobody out. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
And that one yanked just foul. Pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
Hey boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Fouled away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Turner is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Nate Eovaldi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game. When guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. So now here is Chris Taylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Chris.
Now the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Taylor has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Hot shot towards the hole. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Next up is Max Muncy as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
So here is Clayton Kershaw. First pitch on the way.
No, outside. No, that's too high.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The set and the 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kike Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pollock giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Trey Turner.
The second baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next, here is Mookie Betts, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Around first, he's digging for second, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch on the way as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Betts stands at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The set and the 2-2. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They lead it 1-0. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Kershaw into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 pitch. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. He waits, now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Here's the 2-2. pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First offering. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Justin Turner will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that will bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Taylor is off of first with 2 away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Throw over to the bag. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now, Nate Eovaldi. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
17, Nathan Eovaldi.
Now the first pitch. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
On its way is pitch number 75. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nate Eovaldi goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Rafael Devers. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw.
Here's the first pitch.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Renfroe has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Popped high in the air. Dahlbeck has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming, here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fouled off. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Turner has it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. At the plate now is Will Smith. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First offering. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. On its way is pitch number 75. Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1 and 2. Curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
At the plate, Max Muncy, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. One and 0. Here it is.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The catcher.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Brustar Graterol will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Bellinger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now, Kevin Plawecki as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
2-2 the count. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Alex Verdugo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Red Sox, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they have taken the lead here in game 2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kike Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next up is Rafael Devers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
0-1, here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Schwarber is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Trey Turner.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and in the bat is Trey Turner. The pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now
usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Phil Bickford has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Phil Bickford.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bickford is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and two.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
So stepping in is Bobby Dalbec. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
with a left-handed hitter
Kyle
waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the
Ladies and
bullpen.
gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 75, Scott Alexander.
So the next to bat will be Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-1 to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-1 Boston. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Taylor is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christian Arroyo is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way.
Inside.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
3-1.
In there, and it's full 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now here's the first offering as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Popped up. Arroyo into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Pollock on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. Plawecki moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Two and 2.
2-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. Schwarber gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gavin Lux is also into the ball game, as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Now to bat, Kevin Plawecki, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Bellinger is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Shot towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Striding in is Justin Turner. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally.
Turner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. A look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And this will wind up a foul ball.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And that misses for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Turner leads off first with one away. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Hit hard but foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter,
Here now
number
is
6.
Trey Turner.
Second
He comes to the
baseman.
plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Popped up. Arroyo just to the right of the mound, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Red Sox have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Nate Eovaldi gets the W on the mound. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Nathan Eovaldi. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.